I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave.
Out of the window of the second floor, no love and peace don't live there anymore. Can't escape the darkness moving in, and the bridges burn to ashes in the wind. Oh, the bridges burn to ashes in the wind. I've gotta get back home, 'cause I'm cold and tired on this dead-end road. There's nothing I desire when I get back home to your arms. I know I'm safe and sound. I've gotta get back home, 'cause I'm cold and tired on this dead-end road. There's nothing I desire when I get back home to your arms. I know I'm safe.
So, two different things. One, some people took advantage of a lot of our family members in the early stages, and I do know what you're talking about my brother specifically, who was a volunteer firefighter at the time. Rumors started so very early that my brother felt compelled, out of his anger, to probably try to clear up things, and probably shouldn't have tried to help, because it made things worse. And I won't touch on those directly, but I know of the messages that came up, and I remember the conversation. I said, I understand how you feel about the rumors.
'Cause I'm cold and tired on this dead-end road. There's nothing I desire when I get back home to your arms. I know I'm safe and sound. I've gotta get back home.
That is in fact factual, what happened there. But now what happens from here, from henceforth from now, pay attention folks, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. Now watch on the right hand side here, things are getting out of control on the back, alright, on the back of the house. Still no fire in the middle of the property, still no fire on the front. Now let's watch these two firemen. Remind yourselves, they've still not entered the property. They've not gone in. You're going to start hearing Gail and Rose crying again, shouting. So there's the first fireman. There's a fireman. There he goes in. He crawls in. And then he crawls straight out again. And they were going to claim insurance money on this property. I believe this is what was occurring here, under the remand of Josh Ayres, under the remand of Troy Alderman, and all those other people that were involved in what occurred here that night. And things got completely and utterly out of hand. All the rats attached to this are hiding away, because 4 little girls, Kiana, Kiara, Keriel, and Keone, died as a result of their actions. And this year, I believe this fireman went into that property to throw something into this area to aid and abet that fire taking off. Let's watch it again. Watch. You'll see him go down on his knees, stops a while, does something, and then he goes straight in. See, there you go, straight in. Straight in. He's there for a brief moment, and then he comes straight out again. Remind yourselves of one thing. Oxygen is a fire's best friend, because fires need oxygen to breathe. Okay, and you'll see one of these firemen will smash out this window over here, and as soon as he does that, and there's a fire over here, you watch how this thing just engulfs in flames. Still no fire. They begin hearing the alarms going off because of the smoke, because of the fire. So the two firemen, there's another member of the public. So these two firemen still on the porch. Not one has gone in. One has gone in on his knees. I believe he threw something in there, and he came straight out again. But they're still on the porch. Still no rescue recovery. Still nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now you're going to start noticing there's going to be a flame that's going to start over here soon enough. And slowly you can start seeing over here, you can start seeing flames. Important to notice, whilst I'm here, I want you to pay attention to this individual. How he's going to smash out this window. Because by doing so, you watch how this fire completely engulfs the house. Because all of a sudden there's more oxygen flowing through that property. That they were waiting for this part of the house to set ablaze, to catch a light. They waited a little bit so that they could then put their fire hoses on it or their water hoses on it to ensure that this place first got burnt and then they could extinguish the fire. So pay attention. I'll explain it to you as we go along. They're still looking. Still haven't gone in. They're paying attention at what's happening. Still haven't gone in. See, looking into the area where that guy went in. You can see them looking in there. Both coming straight out again. Now, right there. Listen, you can hear him crack the windows. There. Now you watch, pay attention to this fire. Watch. Did you see this? Immediately, as soon as this oxygen began breathing into that house, watch how this fire began from the back and it just walks itself forward. Pay attention. And there's still no hoses being put on the fire. Absolutely nothing. They still haven't opened their hoses.
On this dead-end road, there's nothing I desire. When I get back home.
Remind yourselves that Becky Patty, a few weeks before this, Becky Patty appraised this property. So if this property was worth shit, it may have in fact been more beneficial for Josh Ayres and Troy Elderman to claim insurance money on this house. And how do you do that? Something that is very well known in the state of Indiana, insurance fraud. You set arson to the property and then bang, they go and claim their money from the insurance company. What they didn't expect was for this thing to get completely out of hand where those 4 little girls died. Watch the flames. Watch the dude on his haunches say wait. You'll watch him say wait. Now there, lifts up his hand, say wait, as if to say not yet. And now you're going to watch. Soon enough, you'll be watching on the front here, in between the fire and the fireman. You can watch a little spray of water, meaning that he's in fact turned his nozzle, he's opened his nozzle, and he now begins spraying the fire. And I want you to pay attention also at how soon the fire is extinguished. It's about 4 or 5 seconds that this fire was extinguished. There, he's still looking, he's not doing anything. See, wait, not yet. Right there, he's opened the hose. Now there, you can see the hose stretch and you can hear it. Right there, he begins watering the fire. That's at the juncture where this fireman begins watering the fire, having waited for the fire to burn a little bit more. This is not what a fireman is trained to do.
I get back home, 'cause I'm cold and tired. On this dead-end road, there's nothing I desire. When I get back home. Out of the window of the second floor, no love and peace don't live there anymore. Can't escape the darkness moving in, and the bridges burn to ashes in the wind. second floor. No love and peace don't live there anymore. Can't escape the darkness moving in, and the bridges burn to ashes in the wind. Oh, the bridges burn to ashes in the wind. I've gotta get back home, 'cause I'm cold and tired on this dead-end road. There's nothing I desire when I get back home. Out of the window of the
One thing we do believe, and it's important that everyone hears this, is we don't believe the person that did this intended to kill those 4 little girls. And that's really important that the nation hears this, that the family hears this.
Can't escape the darkness moving in, and the bridges burn to ashes in the wind.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave.